The first thing we talked about when making this film was filming bottom-towed fishing gear.
It's a process that's as common as ploughing on land, yet as devastating and damaging as bulldozing the Amazon rainforest.
We wanted to be the first people to get a cinematic image of it. To achieve that, we wanted to do two things. One, we wanted to attach cameras to the fishing gear, so being in the net, looking out in front, and then also have static cameras near to the bottom trawl so that you sort of see this sort of trail of destruction going past. The forces that commercial fishing gear go under are monstrous. The weight of these nets, the speed they tow, it's unbelievable. So we knew we had to match that challenge with the cameras we were making. This is how we did it.
Bottom trawling was invented off the coast of the UK 700 years ago. It was invented with these tiny little boats and tiny rake-like trawls being dragged behind them. There was signs back then that it was already a worryingly damaging process. Fast forward 700 years, and that process is happening across the entire ocean on an industrial scale. It's happening thousands of times every single day. For human beings, things need to be seen to be believed. So we teamed up with a group of scientists. These scientists wanted to really precisely measure the unit area of seabed affected by trawling. And the only way you can do that is through photography.
So we knew we had to invent a whole new range of camera systems. We made this thing called the drop cam, which we drop in front of the fishing net to give the audience the feel of being caught by the net itself. And we also created these cameras we could bolt to fishing gear. Every setup had its own challenge.
In fact, the first camera that we put on a bit of gear just smashed into smithereens.
So we eventually came up with these designs for basically encasing tiny little cameras in metal. They're so small, but the image they create is actually really good. That meant we could put the camera basically in the teeth of the dredge. We'd prepared ourselves for every eventuality, but the one thing we couldn't prepare ourselves for was the impact this filming would have on us. We wanted to film this so it never had to be filmed again.
But I had an image in my head for what we might see. Nothing could have prepared me for the shock and horror beneath the waves. The waste of humanity, it just doesn't make any sense. What has happened to our society?
Most incredible shots of destruction and fish evasion. All of it felt new. The blood that runs through the veins of this film is in that photography.
We were certain that people would not have seen these images.
They had the potential power to change the world.
Just everything about it felt wrong. It was just soul destroying.
Once people see exactly how it works and exactly how violent, turbulent and damaging it is, no one in their right minds would want this to happen, certainly not in a protected area. We released the 90-second bottom trawling clip just before the main feature film was released. People are taking it and sharing it in a way that I've never seen before. And wherever we've shown it to people, there has invariably always been a very powerful emotional response. People came up to me in tears afterwards and couldn't speak and just hugged me. It's continuing to change policy. It's been shown in parliaments and governments, in front of presidents and prime ministers.
I think it's things like that that we're really hoping for, and we really hope that the film will inspire businesses and policymakers and all different types of people to look at ways they can, on a large scale, improve how they manage the sea.
If we get this right, our children, our grandchildren can get in the water and view and watch and study underworld landscapes that no one in the history of our species has seen.
And that's real impact.